Welcome back as we, settle into the summer months. Many of us may be thinking of taking a nice, relaxing holiday somewhere.
But before you can put the feet up, there is the dreaded job of packing. So here to help take the stress away is packing expert Sarah Reynolds from Organised Chaos. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
OK, so first, before we start, you have some advice for people before they start to travel.
Yeah, I think it's always great to do a little bit of a recce at home of the place you're going to. Okay. So, you know, where is the local grocery store, the local pharmacy, the doctor, even the taxi company, just in case when you arrive, especially if you're arriving in late or the kids are sick or something like that, you already know this information. It's just, you know, a little bit of calmness before you get there.
Okay, so get to know the locality, kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, just a quick list on your phone, just to have a bit of an idea of the area.
Okay. Good stuff.
Absolutely.
And we'll talk about medicine bags in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Because that always goes into our case whenever we are travelling, especially when the kids were younger.
Yeah.
So how do we pack correctly?
Okay, well, my first tip is always a packing cubes. Buy packing cubes, right? So that's what I have here. A little cube, and they come usually it comes in a pack of 6, so it's got really big ones like I've got here, and then it goes middle and small. And for me, they are just essential, because what you can do is with the packing cubes is you can allocate different categories into each of the cubes. So one might take all of your outfits, one might take all of your underwear and your swimwear, and then again you can do for all the kids' clothes, etc. And then always use the little one then in your carry-on as well. So, and then when you get to your location, you can literally just take the packing cube out into the drawer, and that's it. You don't have to...
Oh, so you wouldn't unpack?
No, you don't need to. You can just literally pop it onto a surface or into a drawer, and then when you're going back home again, you just transfer it back out.
See, I'd be worried about the creases not coming out.
Well, you can... You're on holiday.
What
are you worrying about on holiday?
I've always been a little bit, I don't know about these cubes. I feel like you're just buying something else. The suitcase, it doesn't magically make it any bigger, but it does compartmentalise it for you, doesn't it?
It absolutely compartmentalises everything. It keeps everything organised. You're able to put your hand on exactly what you need, and that's really important if you've got a busy family, a couple of kids, everything, you know exactly where everything is.
Okay, do you know what? I'm nearly sold, Sarah. You've done your job, right?
I'm all about only buying the essentials, and that for me is essential.
So do we roll them or do we fold them?
Okay, well, to help with the creasing, rolling is definitely the best way to, maximise space and help with the creasing. So you're going to get a lot more into, and it's literally just straightforward roll. Now we do have a little bit of a trick with a jacket.
That's a dress that you would wear.
Yeah, and there's
heading out for dinner.
Not a crease.
No, there actually isn't.
Yeah, exactly. So
it works.
It works, and you are going to fit more in your suitcase if you roll as well.
Yeah.
But we do have a trick as well.
Yes.
With the denim jacket.
You had a little hack.
Yeah, a little hack for the folding of the jacket. So you do, with a denim jacket, you do have to make sure that the buttons are closed on it, first of all, and then you'll just turn underneath the bottom of it.
Okay, just
first
turn
of
it
all.
up.
Yeah, turn it up. Then hide your sleeves. Get rid of those.
Gotcha.
Okay, like so. And then we fold it in 3 times down to that, and then you're going to turn it around.
And you tuck it
in.
And
you tuck it in.
You use the fold to tuck it in.
Look how neat that is.
And then it's not going to move anywhere. See, it just stands. And it'll pop into one of your cubes then. If we open up a cube, it'll just neatly pack inside into the cube. Same, perfect size. Everything fits.
But see, you've done that before. I can imagine if it was my first time doing that.
This is a small case.
It is.
Yeah.
So you're packed for how many days and nights?
Oh, well, that'd be maybe like 4 nights, 4 or 5 nights.
Wow.
Get a few days in there,
Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
And then Ziploc bags, you're a big fan of these.
So your carry-on then is really essential. So this is just in case there's any, emergencies, the suitcase gets lost or anything like that, you're going to have as much as you need in here. So job number 1, as I said, is your spare outfits into your packing cube. That will fit neatly into the bag. And then after that, your essentials that you'll need for the first 24 hours or whatever you need. So, for example, your electronics, your adapters, chargers, etc. I always bring my sanitizers, tissues, etc. And then, as we were saying, the
medicine
medicines
bag.
as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what you can use again, it's the exact same idea as the packing cubes. You are using these bags to subdivide a larger bag so that you're able to put your hand on exactly what you need when you need it. But I love Ziploc bags because they're quick, cheap, easy, but you can see through them. So you can see exactly what you need inside the bag.
I know, because there's nothing worse than put your hand into a big bag like that, and it's like Mary Poppins. You're just
Especially
picking out
when you're
everything.
traveling,
Yes.
you know, like it's just like, and you've got kids everywhere, and it's like, I just want everything easy.
Yeah. And of course, if you do a bag like this for every member of the family,
Exactly, you
they've
can
got
replicate it.
change of clothes, maybe even a second change of clothes,
Yeah.
swimwear, swim shoes,
Yeah.
just in case the big case gets lost.
Exactly, you just replicate it for everybody.
Cool.
And what
Great
would you
idea.
recommend putting in a medical bag?
Well, you know, for your paracetamols and whatever the kids might need, you know, again, anything you would need for the first maybe 24 hours until you could get to a pharmacy or a doctor if there was anything more serious.
Yeah. We always put in Calpol, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Something for the
Thermometer,
ears.
you know.
Something for the ears in case, because pool water, sea water, all kinds of things.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
So fantastic.
Yes.
And you're just saying then, don't unpack, back into the case when you're heading back home.
Absolutely, yeah. And don't forget as well, if you're traveling with a little baby, to maintain their sleeping routine, you might want to pack, you know, a blanket or a pillow, something that smells of home, a little, like maybe the books that they're used to reading at night time, a bit of a lavender. All of that will help, hopefully, to maintain a sleeping routine in a area that they're not used to as well. So that's another thing that could be packed into the bag as well.
Brilliant. And you know what I was just thinking? This actually might make unpacking easier as well, which is what we all want, isn't it?
Yes.
Get home, you can put all the dirty stuff in one of them, throw it in the machine.
Yeah.
Do you know what happens in our house? We take all the cases, right, and we put them in a room, and all of a sudden they're gone.
They're empty.
I walk out of the room, and a day later, gone. It's all gone. Don't know how.
Lucky you, Martin. Lucky you. Sarah, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us this morning.
Thank you.
After the break, we're all packed up, so it's time for a summer holiday treat over in the kitchen. We'll see you then.